So it's Wednesday at Stockholm Old Water Week, and I'm with Teun Bastemeijer from the Water Integrity Network, which is an interesting organisation that I've been hearing quite a bit about this week. Similar aims to Akvo, I think. Teun, can you tell us a little bit about just what Water Integrity Network does, why you were founded, and what you're doing at the minute?
Water Integrity Network does basically what many organizations do, is trying to help improve the performance of the water sector, which is basically about creating better lives in many places in the world, particularly for the poor and the underprivileged, vulnerable groups, with a gender perspective, human rights perspective. But our focus is more on water integrity, which has an element of prevention or fighting against corruption. And that is what we're here for, to look into the way other organizations are picking up that subject, and I think it's happening.
So what do you see? I mean, what's changed in recent years around that? Things have moved on quite a bit?
Well, the first years here, we would start talking about integrity, and then people would say, hey, this guy is about corruption, and they would kind of turn their back on you. A bit scared about getting involved in anything like a discussion even on that point. Whereas now the discussion is almost all over the place, or at least acceptable in terms of communications with us. So we have a much better position for leveraging our tools, our thinking, our experiences with partners towards a broader public.
And you say that you're here, you're making connections with organisations this week. Is there anything particularly that you noticed or that you found to be of interest in the conversations you've had here?
Let me say that a lot here is currently about the changes needed in order to address the urban water supply and sanitation issues. There's a lot of talk about the SDGs, but when people here talk about SDGs, they mainly talk about a target or several targets under SDG 6, depending on the institution. So the more holistic view on these issues is sometimes lacking. In the area of urban development, there seems to be an interesting move to more integration, because cities are complex and water is so central to living conditions in cities, and in combination with a big growth, that the entry point for us to cooperate seems to be growing. What is still needed is that the whole idea of water governance, which has a perspective of integrity, transparency, participation, accountability, that link is made more systematically, because most organizations have a very clear focus, and they tend to forget about governance. So these are a number of the things and trends that came up. A third one, tell me if I say anything wrong, colleagues. Because I'm being checked here. There's something that I thought was interesting. I picked that up before. We talk about ethics, we talk about integrity. Is the position and the engagement of a number of faith-based organizations. And I noticed that from the Catholic Church, the Jewish community, and some others, Hindus, that there is what I would call a humanist angle to the way they would like to work together also in the water issue. How that will develop, I don't know now, if it will actually work, because most religions have extremist parts or groups or whatever you may call them. So I don't know how that will work out, but it's as such, it's a very positive element in relation to governance, to human rights, and to peace, I would say.
So it'd be interesting to see how that pans out.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thanks very much for that.